Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. More Sea of Thieves information today, and these were all from E3. They're 100% confirmed. They are from the panel you'll see later on in this video. I'll show a little bit of a clip just to explain it. But it's a little bit of talk today about the Cursed Sails DLC or content update coming in July. They mentioned a few things and have done all the way across E3 if you've been watching or listening to the podcasts. They've been giving away quite a lot of information, I think, in these talks. So the information's free and available out there if you want to go and check it out yourself. Check out the podcasts and also the E3 Colosseum panel, I do believe, Sea of Thieves. But let's have a look at the clip and then we'll talk a little bit afterwards.
Well, I think we should probably go for Shelley for this one.
Yeah.
This would be a perfect one for you, Shell.
Yeah, we do. We have Cursed Sails coming out in July, and this is our content update that's all around skeleton ships that have arrived in the Sea of Thieves. And these skeleton ships, they're going to kind of burst out of the water and be this threat for players to go after. And not only that, they're going to bring with them cursed cannonballs. So this is a new ammo type. So some of the cursed cannonballs will affect the ship. They'll do things like drop the anchor, raise the sails. Some of them will affect players. And of course, because it's Sea of Thieves, we've had fun with that. So there'll be cursed cannonballs, grog balls that can make the other crew drunk. So the skeletons are going to bring these in, and then players are going to be able to use them as well. And of course, we have the Brigantine in with that update as well. So this is our 3-player ship. So currently we have our sloop that's perfect for 1 player. We have our galleon for 4 players, and then we're bringing in our Brigantine for 3 players.
So there you go, we've got a little bit of information about Cursed Sails coming in July. We're going to have a new ship called the Brigantine, I think is how you pronounce it. It's going to have 2 decks. They already said that in a previous, I think it was in the podcast, and I'm not sure later on in the E3 Colosseum panel. They mentioned it as well. They brought, if you do watch the video, the full version of it as well, they kind of mentioned the rowboat may be coming in as well. So I'll just drop that in as well. There is a rowboat coming. They didn't quite say which DLC though it was going to be in relation to, but when they're talking later on in the panel, it kind of sounded as if the rowboat was going to be in this update as well, the Cursed Sails. So the Brigantine, as far as I know, I've had a look on the internet for some pictures of real-life Brigantines. They are two masts, which we've seen in the trailer anyway, and they seem to be like U-shaped, like a banana-shaped sort of thing. They're quite long by the look of it as well, and like I say, 2 decks to that as well. So it's going to bring in 3 players, which is pretty cool. Let me know what you think about the Brigantine coming to the game. Is it going to change the way you play? Are you more happy to have 3? Personally, I would like to say that sometimes playing as 4 on a big ship, which is kind of the galleon's a little bit difficult to control. Maybe this one's a little bit easy to control. It would be interesting to see as 3. It would be quite a good number to use. It might bring more people back to the game as well, with the fact that you can play with a little bit smaller crews. They also mentioned in there as well that there's going to be a new AI threat, which is the skeleton ships. They're going to be just popping up, apparently, trying to attack you. So there's going to be some sort of risk and reward for that, I do believe. And the other interesting thing as well is the cursed cannonballs. I'm a little bit wondered how this is going to work. So are they cursed if you hold them in your ship? So you stock them? Would that curse your ship? Or is it a case of them firing when they're fired at you and they hit your ship? Does that then take effect? I'm very, very interested in how the mechanics are going to work on that. It's going to be quite fun to see though, like they said in the clip. It's going to make you drop your sails. It's going to make you hit the anchor. It's going to be quite fun and entertaining, I think, to play this, because not only is you going to be fighting against a ship that's AI controlled with the skeletons, but you're also going to have all these crazy mechanics to figure out as well. And the last thing I picked up in that little clip there is the grog ball. I don't know if that counts as a cursed one, but that just seems really funny to me. So the way she describes it, I take it as if you can collect these grog balls and then fire them at other ships, and then other crews get drunk. Imagine trying to defend yourself when the whole crew is drunk out their mind. Depends on what kind of level of drunkenness. If they're like to the levels when you start being sick, then you're swaying all over the place. There's going to be people falling off ships and all manner of stuff. So this is coming in July. We don't know the exact date for it, but as soon as any more extra information becomes available, I will happily post up. And obviously there'll be a trailer for it. We'll talk through that at the time as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little teaser. It's just explaining what roughly that we know so far 100% confirmed is going to be in the cursed sails. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and thanks very much for watching. Have a great rest of the day and take care.